They don't know it.
We've passed the goal! Ladies and gentlemen, we have passed the goal.
Oh my
We have reached $21,609 raised, which means this is officially a success. This is a successful live stream. Officially in all absolutely.
Everybody,
clapping. Here we go.
guys, everybody, we have to do the soccer goal. You know the soccer goal, you know that long, the thing they do. All right.
Now you're just being a Vuvuzela.
I wanted to be there for
keep going.
You know what? From now, this is fantastic. We've passed the goal, so we can stop guilting people into donating. Kenneth, Joe, thank you.
money. It's good, doesn't it?
No, there we go. We've done.
First of all, Harv, you have to do Gap Rod, and then we have to do Glorious Dawn, and then I think I'm gonna have to do Baby Got Back.
And Enter Elysium is gonna have to make another World War K video, aren't you?
Yeah, the next couple of weeks, and you can have that then.
Yeah, MySpace Tourism video might take a while.
Money.
I would like to say that my Space Tour video might take a while because I probably will collapse as soon as we finish streaming and probably not wake up for another year.
We should let them somehow intertwine.
Yes.
Yes, we should do something. We should make like we should do some sort of thing with them too. Yeah.
I have no idea what, but it would be awesome.
I've got an idea what, but I won't say it because it will spoil it. So we'll talk after the stream.
I do have a reference to the fact that to REM, but basically AKA Joe, what's the frequency, Kenneth? But to anyone who knows the REM's catalog, there's actually a song named "What's the Frequency, Kenneth?" And so, what's the frequency, Kenneth?
Budum tish, bang.
Yes, it's a place. Yep.
We're done. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it.
I know it's kind of like now we're here, and it's like now what?
Yes.
Well,
I would like. Now we have stretch goals.
Well, we're gonna have an after party and play some AOT. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But first,
like to say something to you, Harv. To you.
Sorry, what was that?
I would like to say something to you.
Yes, you can talk to me.
Awesome, good. Long time ago, when I was still part of KSP,
I know what this is gonna be. I know what this is gonna be.
And you were just starting out. I had faith in you then. And I am so very glad that with the resources I had being part of Team KSP that I got to push people your direction. But one thing I want all the people to know that used to be part of the KSP media group is that it was never about Skunky and I taking any credit for anything. We were only trying to help you guys as best we could. And you guys were either going to succeed with or without us. And you did. And Harv, I am extremely proud of you.
Thank you very much. And don't be quick to push all the credit away from yourself, because it was the formation of the media group in the first place that put a lot of us YouTubers together, without which we wouldn't have had the cross collaborations to such an extent that we have. So,
well, Cap Skunk and I did the best we could, but you guys were gonna succeed or fail on your own, and we just did what we could to make sure you had that chance. And I see a lot of guys in here that have become relatively amazing, Street Lamp and Ryan and Elysium and Danny and some of the guys that I don't know, and you have done an amazing thing.
I feel so left out. Everyone who you failed to mention is insulted.
And I apologize. That and Vincent's done really well too, but you have done an amazing thing, Harv, and I'm very, very proud of you, my friend. Thanks for letting me be a part of it.
Thank you very much. But it's not me that deserves the thanks. It's
it's them.
Several people.
It's all those people.
It's all those people. Yeah. All those people donated. All the
700. You in chat. You know who you are.
You know who you are.
There are 600. There are.
Point at the screen and say it's you.
770 total donations have been made. A lot of them were repeats, which from some incredible people who would even consider donating once, twice, let alone 3 times. And the amount of money that's been donated by individual people. Enough to buy top-range gaming PCs, enough to buy cars, enough to buy practically private planes.
Harv's actually going to go spend the money and buy a Mazda MX-5 now.
It's all mine! Yeah, no.
Well, I'm looking at the top donate, and I see Rain In and Kenneth, and I'm just blown away by the amount of money that
so
those two
Kenneth, aka Joe, donated from what unless he donated other ones I'm not aware of. He donated $2,458.
$2,458.
To give you guys a good understanding about how significant that is, I will say this. Okay, I feel like I live pretty comfortably. That's more than a single paycheck that I make in 2 weeks. That's more than that, and that's significant. So seriously, Kenneth, that was above and beyond the call of. So I'm sorry. I just want to say special thank you to everybody, but also a special thank you to Kenneth, aka Joe, because.
And to Rain. Don't forget, Rain isn't far behind.
Rain donated. Was it 8-9? So 654. So about $1,300, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, $1,300. And so that's also significantly. So thank you very much.
Everyone sway. Everyone sway.
You'll keep on donating.
No, actually, no. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, we for the past pretty much 19.5 hours of live streaming, we've been constantly yelling at you guys to donate. So we've reached the goal. We've reached the 3rd goal that we set. Now's the time we're going to stop. We are going to stop asking you to donate. If you want to, if you haven't yet, and you're going to feel guilty if you don't, then sure, go ahead, because you are still donating to a worthy cause. But I am not going to beg you to donate to the degree that we have been doing, because we have done some fantastic reasons today.
Trips.
No more guilt trips.
Oh, by the way, I received Harv. I received I received something from Casper VLD. He says that the banner has changed slightly on the Kerbal Space Program forums.
Let's get that up.
He wanted to take a look at it.
Yeah, I will.
Oh.
The picture of his face.
I posted the
By
link.
the way, did I add Casper? Because I tried.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Thank you for supporting Charity Water. We made our $21,446 goal.
And then some.
And then some. Donations are still coming in, it seems.
Now we need to now. Unfortunately, here's the thing: you have to play. You have to sing Gap Rod. I'm not going to let you get out of this.
I do, don't I? Oh, good lord.
Hey,
Well,
Harv, you know what this means too, by the way?
What is that?
Well, that next year you have to raise
double.
$42,892.
And the donations are still coming in, so probably will be even more of that, because I'm sure there are some people on YouTube who get to this point after watching all of the VODs and will probably want to donate. So, and there's still the ad revenue. There's still the ad revenue to be donated from today's stream, from all the YouTube videos that are being exported. There's going to be a lot of money. We are probably going to raise a lot more than 21,000 once this has ended.
And I'd also still like to say, Harv, that I did tell you from the beginning that it was possible to double last year's.
Yes, you were the one.
I just want to rub it in your face one more time.
You predicted it.
Harv?
Yeah?
Harv, I just want to say, you should feel very proud of yourself. You've put this together. You've made it possible for all these people to donate and work together to supply massive amounts of people with clean, drinkable water and save lives.
Yeah, really.
You've done a good thing, my friend.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we gotta clap for Harv.
Yes.
Clap for Harv.
Let's give Harv a round of applause for putting this all together.
Clap for Harv.
Because sometimes you need someone who's altruistic enough, and I believe that you are that person.
Thank you all so much. But it's not.
To the people of your age group, my friend.
Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna cry. So.
Do it.
Before I start weeping.
We need to have
trying to do. Come on.
We need Harv's mother, apparently.
New stretch goal.
A new stretch goal.
22K, Harv will cry.
I know about that. It's not that easy to summon forward tears from the Iron Fist.
Did you cry from your fist?
I don't know. My brain is all muddled up. It's all this sorrow and all the happiness combined together. Just thank you all so much. Thank you. And thank you in particular to the people who donated, without which none of this would have happened at all. We'd still be stuck on that $0 mark. Thank you to Kerbal Space Program. Absolutely massive thank you for all the support that they provided us. Not only just putting banners on their forums and on their pages and retweeting all of our tweets and favoriting them and absolutely everything they have done. In addition, they've also been restreaming, as have a lot of people. We've got a lot of viewers who aren't in our chat right now. They are over at KPE2. They are over at Enter Elysium's, at everyone else who is currently rehosting the stream. So a massive thank you to everyone who has given that kind of support. And last but not least, it's you guys in the Skype chat and the Tanuki who I am currently overcutting. But I've got to say this.
Nope. I'm so sorry. It's the delay. It's because everybody else is a lot closer to you than they are to me. So it's pretty much like the delay is so significant that I keep thinking that you're ending and you're starting again before I realize that you're still talking.
Oh, you're not getting out of this monologue. I'm sorry.
All I was going to say was that God.
Talk
See,
now.
This is what happens. All right. I forgot to do this the other day, but KSPTV also has. It's not just. We don't just restream other players. We do have streamers who come on dedicated, and obviously, if you like watching Kerbal Space Program on Twitch, pretty much almost all through the week we'll have at least somebody on there streaming. So I highly recommend it. We've got a bunch of great players. We have myself, obviously. We've got Mater. We have Mater, Lobster. I think we have two new streamers who are coming on really soon, and pretty much. And I'm missing people. I apologize. Just give me a second. Let me look it up. We have Yargnet. We've got Shimmy the JJ. We've got the Hood Left-Handed, Kofi, Lobster, and I'm not sure if the other two guys have been announced yet, so I'm going to kind of keep my mouth shut on that one. But yeah, we get a lot of people on there, and so please, if you like watching Kerbal, come on by. We do pretty fun stuff. So.
Indeed, absolutely. Let me retweet what you just said, but retweet it in live speech. There you go, retweeted. Brain work. Damn it.
Yeah, my brain is kind of falling apart at this point too.
I know that after this I'm going to get so much sleep. I'm going to get so much sleep. I can finally rest easy now that my self allocated task has been
over 22,000
completed.
Oh what?
Good
what?
Lord.
I kind of feel like a jerk, but I may have. I was a little bit. I was not optimistic about how today was going to be, mostly because yesterday was a little slow and I was concerned. I was getting a little concerned.
You think you weren't optimistic? One of the reasons I couldn't sleep last night. Yeah.
So, but honestly, I'm glad I was wrong. I'm really happy I was wrong.
I'm glad you were wrong too.
I had faith in him from word go.
I always believed. I believed in hobby. I believed in this community. I knew we could do it, and thank you everyone for giving. And Harvey, the chat stream has been dying between the chat stream and Danny. They are just teeming to see you glitch the game at the North Pole if you can figure it out.
I think it's a task for Danny.
Glitch the damn game already.
Oh, hey, Danny, I'll tell you what. How about at some point in time, you and I need to collaborate and we need to do another song.
Absolutely.
Actually,
Can I help?
me. Yes, please.
I think there's
Actually,
a
how
lot of
about
things
that? You, me, and Goldfish. You, me, and Goldfish. We need to collaborate and make another song because that was pretty awesome.
Now glitch the damn game.
Hold your horses, Danny. I'm not done crying. Oh, talking.
He did that yesterday.
I just want to say that I've thanked all of the donatees. I've thanked KSPTV for all their incredible support. But last but certainly not least, I've got to thank you guys. You are the co-hosts that have made this happen. And every other co-host that's ever been on the KPE in one form or another. You are all incredible people, without which this would have been just me rambling to myself in my bedroom. We wouldn't have had the entertainment. We wouldn't have had all the euphemisms. They were all brilliant euphemisms. We wouldn't have had those. I wouldn't have had the courage to bring out the words that I did, but by God, we did it. We really did a good job on those. And the donations, by the way. We also did a good job on donations. But yeah, without you, I would have just been rambling to myself like I do in my videos. And this stream has been so... You probably don't appreciate it individually, but each individual one of you has contributed in a ginormous way to this. And I just sincerely want to thank you all, because it's too good.
I think I speak for most of us when I say that that we were all very happy to be here. We all had a lot of fun. And next time we expect to be invited because we want to be around.
I'm glad you do. Also, what was
even better, tomorrow when I go to work, someone can say, "So, what did you do at the weekend?" And I go,
well.
I raised $22,000.
And rising.
Yes, I will. That's actually pretty much what's going to happen. I'm going to basically sit there and I say, "It's like, so how was your weekend?" Oh, I helped raise $22,000 for charity to help bring people who don't have water to get them clean, fresh drinking water. And they'll probably sit there and be like, "What?" I'd be like, "Yeah, what did you do?" Yeah. And then I watched a movie.
I've got to say, I've really, putting aside all the charity work that we've done, the fantastic things we've achieved here, despite the lack of sleep that I have, I've had, the sleep that I haven't had, the sleep that has not been in my life for the past 2 weeks or so, this has been the most fun I've had in a very, very long time. And again, it's all because of you co-hosts. So, I would like to announce that the KPE2 has finished, and I'm not going to be doing an awful lot more charity work for another year. This is my yearly contribution. I am going to announce my intention to form a podcast, the working title of which is the Ad Hoc Podcast. For those of you who know what the term ad hoc means.
Oh, good.
So if any of you co-hosts, feel like becoming guests, and basically this has been so fun that it's going to be just like this, except without all the trying to guilt trip people into donating, which is effective, but
but the guilt
That's
tripping
the best part.
It is the best part, yeah.
well, we're going to have to think of some ways of entertaining without that.
We can have a tip jar. It's fine.
we can have a tip jar. We can work some stuff out. But yeah, if any of you listening, any of the co-hosts who are listening, even if you're not in the call right now, which if you have co-hosted this stream, then for God's sake, send us an email or send us a Skype message and we'll get you in here.
Send us an email and we'll reply within 24 hours.
Yeah, get in here and say
48 hours.
It's properly formatted DMCA counterclaim, or we may just ignore it.
Yeah. But yeah, if any of you that have been on the co-host, been a co-host for this event, and you would like to message me, and you're interested in being on this podcast, which will probably be a bi-weekly thing, seeing as I am going to go into sixth form, I am going to study A-levels, so I will probably not have the excuse to focus so much on YouTube. But yeah, please send me a message after the stream ends, or at some point today.
The thing is, Harv, like back in the day, I wanted to set something like this up, a KSP podcast. I never got around to it, so I'm very glad you're doing it now.
Yeah, Harv, could you check the Skype messages really quickly, because I was informed by the awesome and illustrious
producer.
Basically, there's a couple of people who I think we might have forgotten, and
a couple of people I probably grouped into categories and deserve their own special attention. In particular, yes. Casper from the KSP2 team has put in a phenomenal amount of work. Even when I've just plain out seen his messages and then gone downstairs and completely forgotten about them and made him feel really bad, he has done some fantastic things for us. He is the driving force, I believe. I can't say for certain, but I think he's the driving force behind all of the support that has gone on. He made the banner that went on the forum page. He has got the featured YouTubers set up for the forums as well. Casper, thank you so much. I know you're watching right now, so thank you so much for all the work you've done. I really do appreciate it, and I'm sorry for forgetting you. In addition to Casper, I've also got to thank the moderators. At times, the chat has been a bit spammy, but the moderators have been doing the jobs that I've forgotten and have, for the most part, been keeping remarkable control over the chat. So, especially thanks to Blackie704, the moderator you probably all despise because he has been keeping you tame, you savages.
Nah, everybody loves Blackie.
We
have one of the few Twitch chats that the people actually get along with the moderators.
Blackie, you're good people. Thank you.
And I just wish you didn't have such a weird username, because it feels really weird to be calling someone Blackie. So
it is.
That's the wrong mindset. That's the. I mean, that's a name that people give their dog and stuff too. I mean, it's not like it doesn't have to be racist. I've just killed
moving swiftly on.
Yeah.
Moving swiftly on, something is way overdue, isn't it? There is something way overdue.
Is there? Comment reading? Is it comment reading?
$20,500 goal was that Harv will rap Gap Rod.
Oh, that. Yeah.
For that thing. I'm going to preface this by saying that I like rap. I think you might know this. I like rap as a genre. I don't like mainstream rap, though. And the rap artist, when I say I like rap, I pretty much mean I like Dan Bull. That's pretty, and epic rap battles as well. That's pretty much what I mean by rap. That's my definition of the genre as a whole. Dan Bull and epic rap battles, in particular Dan Bull.
ERC and Dan Bull are both amazing.
And if Dan Bull sees this at some point, which maybe isn't likely, maybe it's possible, but if he does, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Because Gap Rod is your song, and now I'm going to butcher it for you. It is... I listen to Dan Bull a lot. I know, I think, every single one of his raps. Anyway, I'm delaying now, aren't I? This is Gap Rod.
Yeah, just get to the point, Harv.
Am I ready to go?
Moving.
Or should we sing? Or should we sing? Shall we do some comments? Or shall I do this
I'll
first?
read the comments while you mentally prepare.
Okay, right, let's do that.
Yes.
Let me find where we left off.
I'll mute my mic and practice to make sure I can do it between the tiers.
Yeah, that's okay. A lot of $1 donations. Thank you to everyone there. When I said, you know, everyone donated $1, a lot of people actually did, which we, even though we haven't been reading out the smaller donations, we really do appreciate them, as we've mentioned a couple of times. The only reason we don't read them out is because if we do, then there are too many comments to read, and, you know, then the whole stream is pretty much just donation reading. But Peter Ascension donated $10, says, great work all. I sincerely hope you make your goal. Well, we have. Thank you very much. Then Corey Evils donated $10, says, I just wanted to give something. I have been watching since day one. Well done, Harv. Thanks for your dedication and your donation. Anonymous donated $20, says, great job. And we have Lucas Hassler, who only donated $1. Thank you very much. Mayhem donated $20. A little bit from me. Well done, Harv. And then Vivsi Kanian donated $10, says, 5th donation I've made for the KPE2. I've been an immense pleasure to donate to such a worthy cause. We should all be proud of you, Harv. Well done. P.S. I still grin stupidly whenever you read out my username. Then Marty, 1820, donated $330.
Oh my goodness.
Says 4 days worth of videos, so 4 days worth of pay. I wish I earned that much in 4 days.
Oh, thank you very much.
Wow.
Thank you, yeah. Tesla the Trombonist donated another $25. Says, despite the previous, you heard from me again. Congratulations on doing this. Your effort in helping countless people is invaluable. Grand job. P.S. I also made my journey to the temple. So, yeah, again, another imager picture. Now, farewell. This is my last message before the next. Anonymous donated $10. Says airplane noises. And Ryan and Carolyn Boney donated $23. They say, great job. Now, please glitch it. And then Kenneth donated $20 and accidentally clicked on his name. Hang on. He says, fuck a dull. I'll never be heard in chat. How much went to RP? I'll never.
I hope you are keeping track. I have no idea.
Yeah, that was by Kenneth, aka Joe.
Yeah, another.
I'll have Houston tally it up in the interim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve the Pirate donated $20 and says, good job.
He's a pirate.
Yeah. And then we're up to date. So, Harv, if you're ready to do your rap.
Okay, I think I am ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, I think the webcam should come back on for this. There we go. I'm going to be taking my headphones off as well, so I'm not going to be able to hear you guys. But I don't suppose you'll be talking over me anyway, so not that matters.
Oh, you will be.
Oh, good lord. You can have your own little conversation about me, can't you? Yes, I know what you people do. I know how you spread the dissent about me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Gap Rod. Originally written by Dan Bull, butchered by HOCgaming. There goes the headphones. Alright, getting serious now. In fact, I should probably get serious and
I'm muting, so that way you guys... Yep.
I can't hear what's being said. I know something's being said in the Skype chat, but I can't hear it. The headphones are off.
I thought you meant you were muting.
I'm not going to wear sunglasses. Alright. And the stream can hear you as well, so I can watch these back. If you're saying something about me, I can know what you've said.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your listening pleasure, Harvey.
I've never been a fella to be down with the G's, hardly ever commit felonies out on the streets. My criminal record, to me left to scribble and get all it down on a sheet. Me, I can do without the police. See, I'm a dude renowned to be tedious. No pissing about, I'm serious. I really just sit around on a seat. I read a book, put it down, have a wait till I feel fat enough, then I slouch in my PJs. These days when I'm counting my sheep, it takes me ages drowsing to sleep. I feel that I'm thousands of feet out of my league, like a foundering dinghy down the deep, people shouting at me, I'm not allowed in the beat. But there's 4 times more that will tell me I'm sweet. I found my voice when I bought me a mic and recorded this tight lyric down on the beat with the sound so loud that the speakers melt from the heat, guys. I'm H to the C. 1, 2, I'm counting the 3, then I want you to bounce to the beat from the north to the west to the south to the east. We can all get well rowdy. I oughtn't lie. I mean, demographically, there's a hypothesis I support that I'm the more privileged in all of society, quite unlike the ball of a tribe. I was born in a nice region and brought up politely, so I was taught to mind my P's and Q's and make way for a P's and Q's. I'm a decent dude, peaceful too, but I speak with lethal truth. The sequel to my debut album's a way to tell them the good news that I'm a middle-class kid from the Midlands, less safe, more like, how are you diddling? I'm like a polo without the middle in, more hole than a hole to fill it in, though I'm a bitter kid, just a little bit, bringing mint lyrics, but no one's listening. But I'm in a zone, covered in throne, not gonna give it in, lives off in a boxing till I win, watch when I'm in a ring, roundhouse with outs, bopping in a chin, plot thickening along the smoke, but I'm not going to choke. I've got Ventolin like when I kicked my bong and it broke to allow me the freedom to breathe the air again, and now that I'm clean, the songs that I wrote are out in their scene, and I'm proud to be me. You could tell when I've been chilling out with some weed, I couldn't leave the house, you could smell the Febreze. Now in the evening in town, I'm a demon, down in a decent amount, so I've been till I'm down on my knees and in pieces, weeping, shouting, help me, please. But when I'm having doubts about my belief, I just tell myself that I'm proud to be me. My CD won't get me a mortgage. That's because you haven't bought it. £5 and I couldn't afford it, just copped the download and ignored it. I believe in the scene as much as I believe O.J. Simpson was innocent. Been a bit of a geek, hold up, and now the whole scene's looking at me, but hold up, I'm going to the mountain. When I come back, I'll be 10 times better. Backpack on my back like I'm going on an outing. I'm not going on an outing, I'm going to the mountain. I'm going to the mountain again, because you've got to top my last album, impress the doubters again, and at this rate it won't be out till 2010. So you can smile for a while, but know when I'm back from the mountain, you're going to hear the sound of a mentalist lyricist. Crown is the best. So for now I'm allowing the stress, messing around, doing an impression that sounded like Gets, down to the best, track to ever spin around in your dicks. I'm bound to impress with a rowdier set, come louder than jets, going over your head to the mountain again, I'm putting in 1000%. And I get to take a little sip of water here.
No, you don't.
Yeah, no.
Yes, I do, because this is the instrumental part of the song, so I get to take a sip of water.
I thought your headphones were off. You should be able to... you shouldn't be able to hear
I ain't mastered my craft yet, but the more time in the mountain the better the tracks get. Improvements are the key. What I do with the beats leaves you with a completely snapped deck. I'll do rap until I take my last breath, whether or not I'm getting a fat check. I'll vent my thoughts with a black pen, record, and you're all like, did you hear what Dan said? No metaphor, that man's stressing more than gets. And that takes some doing. I'm boiling up the frustration brewing, making you and your mates listen to it. It's amazing the way that I do it. I hate to ruin your fun, but you and your dumb crew aren't making the grade improve it. Elevation? Been there, done it. I've planted my flag at the summit. Stood astride the mountain, the tiger's crouching, and now the dragon is coming. You ragamuffins are standing for nothing, your standard of stances is rubbish. I'm standing above at the foot of the mountain, rambling up and are doubting, I hand them a pounding. Pass me a bucket, it's chucking it down sick. Look around. You want something that sounds sick? You found it. Haven't got to dumb it down. Ignorant listeners are going to tell I've got it down to a T. Who's putting the work in like a Sherpa up a mountain? It's me. I'm a gap rod, gap rod. See, it's not that difficult to rap fast. Is it?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
Boy!
Damn!
Super
I can
hard.
barely put together a single sentence, and you can do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, someone just wrote, get wrecked, Eminem, just retire. Just retire, Eminem.
My Twitch chat has been broken for the past 6 minutes, which is probably good because I didn't see what was being said.
So wait, so did you just make that up? Did you just make that up?
No, no. Yeah, yes. Completely off the top of my head, you know, gotta say. I got the talent.
I didn't know, I'm sorry.
That was mad flow. Mad flow.
Yes,
thank you.
So that line when you said down on the best track to ever spin around in your decks, and you said that in a slightly New Zealand accent, that just reminded me of that advert.
Alright, no, actually,
spin around in your dicks.
Spin around in your dicks.
Sounds so wrong.
Alright! All this needs is a mic drop. You gotta do a mic drop.
I can't. This is...
What?
Have you seen this microphone?
Oh, it's an expensive
Hold on.
vocal condenser.
I'll drop my headset.
There you go. There we go.
there we go.
Dropped.
Record. Don't download. Go and buy the record. It's got a hot new thing called Switch.
There.
Oh no.
Dropped my headset.
There's one line in that I really like, and that's because you've never heard it in any other mainstream rap. It's a bit about hypothesis.
Oh. I've got a hypothesis. Where is it?
Yeah. I can do without the police. See, I'm doing tedious. You carry on talking, I'm just going to find it.
Well, there's a hypothesis that I support that I'm the most privileged of society. That one. Quite unlike the where I try and be.
I was born in a nice region and brought up politely, so I was taught to mind my P's and Q's and make way for P's and Q's. I love that. He's so good. Yeah. He's such a good rapper, and I'm probably not. But anyway,
I just love how at the end you just said, "See, it's not that difficult to rap fast, is it?"
Is it? That's what he says.
I forgot to.
It's just that last line.
I forgot I was supposed to sing "Baby Got Back."
Oh yes.
Let me see if I can't get to the part. And since obviously
we need Danny back.
I'll bring Danny back. He can just shout in Skype, can't he? Make some noise.
Yeah.
There we go.
Make some noise.
Make
some noise for Danny.
We're still waiting on you to.
You know what? I'm gonna fire back.
Sorry, I can't hear what's being said just then.
Yeah, that's very quiet.
Harv stinks.
It's very, very quiet.
Okay, since I obviously cannot, since we do have concerns about Twitch and YouTube flagging stuff, I will basically just send the music. I will post the link to the YouTube where the music is, and then you can try to basically sync it up and, you know, God help you.
If you hadn't heard, a giant chunk of my live stream from last night got flagged, and I wasn't even playing music.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, Tanuki. I don't want to do that because there is. If you're playing any sort of music on the stream, just from what I've seen happen to the stream.
Basically, all I was doing, I wasn't even going to play the music. I was actually just going to post like the YouTube link in the chat, like in the Twitch chat.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a fantastic idea. Thank you.
Kind of like it backwards.
By the way, Danny can talk now.
Danny can talk now.
Like he can type on the screen.
So wait a second, we're getting a World War K, aren't we?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And a space tourism tie-in of some sort.
That's just sort of settled in on me.
Oh dear.
Harv, one.
Have you? Let me ask you something. Did you, Elysium? Did you ever get to put your, the World War K that you had to take down because of YouTube's, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because of the content ID system. Did you ever get that back up? Because my God, that was like your
first
I'd have to
video.
Go
through and I'd have to rip like large sections of them out, and I don't have the raw files anymore because I only keep the raw files for like a week. So to do that, I'd have to like basically mute out large chunks of them. I might do some to rebuild them, but.
Thank you very much, Danny. He says he was mesmerized by my rap. Body shut down.
Alright, so let's try this, and God help me all. Please. Alright, he's still in my beating heart. Where is this thing? Alright, here's this up, and I think is that right? Hold on, let me double check.
You're gonna do the intro?
No. Okay,
look at her butt.
Alright, here we go. Alright. I hope this works. I don't know if it will, but this is going to be really bad because I haven't actually practiced this too much. So enjoy the awful. Okay, you ready?
Sure.
Here we go.
Leo ready.
3, 4, 5, 6. I like dun. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you never mind. Damn it.
I didn't realize we were getting the Lounge Act version. What?
Yes.
Smooth jazz.
I got the wrong place. I got the wrong lyrics.
Girl walks in with an itty bitty waist
Yes. Anyway, here it comes. Let's try this again. Here we go. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull out your top. Confess that your butt was stuffed deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh, baby, to get with you. I want your picture. Dang it, he changes it. I don't want
I'm not
me,
snickering at
but
you,
that
I'm snickering
butt
with you.
That makes me so horny. Ooh, rumpa smooth skin. You say you wanna get in my bins. Well, use me, cause you ain't that average groupie. I've seen them dancing. To hell with romance, and she's wet.
Well.
Got going like a turbo vet.
Is this
I'm
allowed?
tired of magazines.
It's not like we're gonna get kicked off.
Are the thing. Take the average black man and ask him that. She's gotta pack much back. So fellas, his girlfriend got the butt. Tell him shake it,
yeah.
shake it, shake that healthy butt.
Yeah.
Baby got back. Baby got back. Baby got back. Baby got back.
That was a nice.
Thank you, Suzuki.
That was easy.
Started off rough. Then it got
pulled
worse.
it back. No, you pulled it back.
Yeah.
There you go, everyone. So
there we go.
Big butts and she cannot lie.
She does indeed. Confirmed at 2014. Now, we've finished. We have actually reached the allotted time for today's live stream, but we have got 1 extra hour because this is a very special day. And we're going to try...
The game.
Switch the game. There we go. See, I was just saying this. We've got 1 extra hour, so we're going to try playing AOT, and basically, it's pretty much going to be a free-for-all because there's no way we can enforce any rules with this. So,
Hey, Harv.
yo.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't tell if my mic was working after I dropped it at the end of the rap.
Drop
no one
the
was
mic.
ending up responding. No one was responding to me.
Sorry, it's just because
no one was responding to me.
It's just because we're all incredibly rude. Don't worry about it, Street Lamp.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're gonna try streaming AOT. The charity water thing. It's all done. It's in the past now. We have raised a load of money. You should all be incredibly proud of yourselves. Co-hosts, donatees, Kerbal Space Program, everyone, even me. Even I should be proud of myself occasionally.
Except for the badgers.
Except for the badgers. Wait, what?
And the honey badgers.
And the clowns and their big balloons. Right, we are going to move over to AOT. I'm going to close and save this game, and that'll be the last time I play KSP forever. No, it won't be. I love KSP.
Are we playing Attack on Titan now?
We're going to play Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm
I
streaming.
created an account and everything.
So I wonder how my internet's going to work, but we will see.
Actually, may I make a suggestion? If we're going to be streaming Attack on Titan, since it does use a lot of, it's not necessarily a heavy bandwidth application, may I recommend that we switch over to TeamSpeak?
If I download TeamSpeak and install it, then
I don't have TeamSpeak.
Well, download it.
Well, we did have problems last time using Skype and Attack on Titan. We know it was causing problems there, unless it's been changed.
Yeah, we can do that. We can try it. Yes, absolutely. This is now the after party. I'm going to take off my shirt. My shirt? No, not my shirt. Nope. No, don't go. Don't get any ideas.
I believe in miracles.
I'm going to take off my shirt.
You sexy thing. You sexy thing now.
The reason why I mentioned the TeamSpeak is because I do happen to have a TeamSpeak server, and I am more than happy to share the details and set up a room and everything else for everything else.
Denmark and Harv.
Yes. Okay. Could you please set that up? I will be right back. I'm going to go tell the parents that the stream thanked them, and that they raised me well. Apparently, that's what one person says in the chat. And everyone else, get ready for Attack on Titan. You guys can set up your stuff. How about we... Yeah, I'm going to actually end the stream and restart it immediately with the different title and get rid of this overlay, because this overlay's done its work, I think.
With $22,222.
That's a nice ending. That's a nice ending amount. You have been watching the KPE2. We'll be right back with our after party. We'll see you then. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Say goodbye. And thank you all again. Bye. Thank you all so much.
Bye. Thank you.